Yes.
Arne, it's the fifth game that's been lost after the 90th minute. Another tough one to take. How do you sum it up?
Another?
Tough game to take.
How do I sum this up? Same old story. Recently, we are picking up points because we've scored many times from set pieces. But what did not change in the last 5, 6, 7 games is that we struggle and find it very hard to score from the open play chances that we do create. Not as much as I would like from all the ball possession we have, but enough and far more than the other team. But end result, we score 1. And they score 2, and indeed another time in extra time. So it sums up our season again in this game as well.
With all these extra time goals, you say it sums up the season. Is it committing too many men forward to try and win the game, or is it game management, or is it deflection? Is it unlucky? How do you see it?
No, what I mean with it sums up the season is that we've had far more ball possession than the other team. We've created more open play and in general chances than the other team, but from open play we struggled to score. Recently we've scored a lot from set pieces. Today again we had a lot of set pieces. First half very poor taken, as we didn't play. A bit similar to how we played. I don't think we played a very good first half. Second half was better, still not great, but better. Created more. And in extra time, or just before extra time, I think we were twice very close from chances to score the 2-1. Mo, who was dribbling and had on the left and the right 2 players open, but the ball was intercepted by the defender, and the Virgil header. Yeah, those are chances, and the one we concede is not even a chance. And that is what has happened so many times to us this season. So that it happens in extra time might be a coincidence, maybe, although it happens so many times. But we hardly give away a chance. Today we gave away 1 chance, but conceded 2.
Arne, you used the word same old story. Virgil in his post-match interview used slow and predictable. What was it about tonight that you weren't able to break down Wolves' defence?
Why?
Yeah, what was it about their defence?
Now, well done by Wolves. They made it really hard for us, compact, and in the first half, I think that's also what I showed them at halftime and told them that it was possible to play a bit faster from side to side. And if you play a bit faster, then the few times that we did in the first half, our wingers at least have some time to take their fullback on. I think that happened the second half better than the first half. That's why we also came closer and closer, had more crosses, or I've penetrated more in the box than we did in the first half. But then it's also a finishing off those moments and pick the right player in front of goal when you arrive. Now, so slow or predictable are words that I can understand he uses, but if you want to go faster, you have to be able to dominate situations on the sides. Because then something can happen, and we struggled to dominate on the sides today.
When you drop points against a side like Wolves, does it change your expectations for the season at all?
No, my expectations have changed throughout the season because I expected more from us than where we are fighting for now. But it's another setback, and we didn't help ourselves with this result, not at all. But there are still 9 games, I think. 9 games to play. 8 games to play. So we're coming closer and closer to the end, and then dropping points in a game where it's absolutely not necessary. If you look at the run of play, it wasn't that we played so great. I'm not saying that, but if we play this game in this fashion 10 times, I don't think we will lose 10 times. It's far from sure that we win every time, because therefore we were not good enough. If we don't want to rely on a deflected shot, we need to do better. We have to play better. But we've had enough chances to win the game. But credits to Wolves as well. They fight from first, second till the end, and and got maybe a little bit of luck what they deserved if you look at how much they put in throughout the whole game.
The last goal on it, is that unlucky, or did you do things wrong in the build-up to it?
If I remember it correctly, I think we won the ball back by Curtis Jones. He played it back to Ali, who then cleared it somewhere 30, 35 yards away from our goal, I think. And I don't know the name of the player who took the ball, but I think he also dribbled forward and scored the goal. What do we do wrong in that situation? Yeah, maybe if we could do it one more time over, maybe Curtis clears the ball himself. Ali kicks it to the side instead of through the middle. Yeah, you can always do things different. But a deflected shot, who deflected it? I don't know actually. And Joe, okay. So I have to see then how he puts his body in front of the ball, if he could do anything about that or not, or it was just bad luck. But it's not the first time a ball goes in from a deflected shot. I think it was Sunderland at home as well. How he puts his body in front of the ball, if he could do anything about that or not, or it was just bad luck. But it's not the first time a ball goes in from a deflected shot. I think it was Sunderland at home as well when it happened.
It's Liverpool's quality, and there's areas there for us to try and work on improving. But then, 0-0 at half time, which is where we wanted it to be. Well, we'd love to have been winning, but we wanted to be in the game because we felt then that we could improve, we could grow into it. We have been generally in the second halves anyway. It's the way our games have been going. More pressure on the opposition, they start to open up and it leaves a few more spaces. So, it's how it went.
Just looking at the last couple of games in particular, but also beyond that as well, to what extent are Wolves proving now that they're a team that can really follow through with a game plan? They look really compact, really organised, and I suppose confidence will help as well. Yeah,
it is that. It's a work rate thing as well, though. And I think it's taken a while, and results obviously people will notice more, but it's taken a while to realise how hard you've got to work to get anything from a game of football, especially at this level. So there's just a stark difference now between when we came in to now, to the level of fight and work that the lads are showing. We've obviously got a really small squad at the moment now, and everyone's together, everyone's in it together, everyone feels like they're not too far away. I know we've got a couple of younger ones that haven't as many minutes as they would have liked, but I think everyone's sort of involved, especially with everyone fit at the moment as well. It's great. So we've got a tight group that are fighting for each other, working hard, and showing that we're not maybe as bad as people would have thought.
Just lastly for me, to what degree do the last couple of results, show that, I suppose, help towards what you're trying to do long term?
Yeah, look, we're not. It's difficult, especially with the teams we're going up against. It's not playing the way I want to be able to play. We're showing characteristics of what I want my teams to be able to have. But obviously we're having to find a way at the moment, which is understandable. I think everyone would appreciate that. We know Liverpool are ahead of us. We know Villa are ahead of us as well. So, but the characteristics that the team are showing, that's where I want it to be.
You made 4 changes tonight, Robert. How much of that was aftermath of the Villa game, and how much of it was looking forward to Friday?
A bit of both. We had a plan, but like I said to you yesterday, that till you get hit in the face, then you might have to change things. Also, wasn't the timing of the substitutions in the second half wasn't a plan. I had an idea of who I might want to try and get on the pitch, but then it was about then just find a way to win the game. It's hard, in the heat of the moment, then to try and stick to let's give him 30 minutes and him whatever. So then it was just about winning. But the impact from the subs were great, and the lads that started the game were really, really good as well.
Obviously, as you said yesterday, a lot of the fans would prioritise Friday. How much can this result have any bearing on Friday?
We've probably made them quite angry now as well, so we'll see. But we had to just go one at a time. And I did say to you, didn't I, before Villa as well, we want to try and win every game. We know how hard it is to do that. See how good Liverpool are tonight. And I know we had to ride our luck at times and everything as well. So things went for us tonight. But what we'll do is recover, try and pick a team that will win a cup game. Really exciting night for us on Friday night. Does it have to be one or the other? I'm asking you. No. So we'll try and win both.
Finally, for me, apologies, slight negative, but given how well he played tonight, how much are you going to miss Andre Alvarez?
Yeah, but we knew that was coming. So he's a really good player, but at least he leaves a nice sort of a nice present for us, I suppose, coming out of the team. Yeah, he's been really impressive. Really good player. Lovely moment for him.
Spoke about Andre there, Rob, but just a word on Rodrigo Gomez, 2 goals in 2 games. What does that show about the individual performances your players are putting in?
Yeah, great impact from Rodrigo. Obviously, I've spoken really glowingly about him on a number of occasions. He's a brilliant guy. So really pleased with his goal. It was fantastic. I've seen it back then doing some of the press there before, the finish, the timing of it, and having to go with his right foot. Probably if he takes one more step, he probably doesn't get the shot off. So brilliant goal. He's got that threat for us. Just felt at that time then he was the right man at that time. Spaces were just starting to open up. If he could play around Tolu, with Liverpool pushing and both fullbacks on as well, spaces will open up. So he was the perfect sub for us, the perfect man for us at that moment, and took his chance really, really well.
Similar scenes of elation of you charging down the sideline as well. Another reminder about why you took the job here.
Yeah. Look, Liverpool. Look, it's Liverpool. An amazing football club, champions last year. These moments, we've got to enjoy them. And again, lost myself a 93rd minute winner against them. We have to enjoy these moments at the moment. We've had a lot of dark times this year. Supporters have had that as well. So it's nice that they can sing a little bit about stuff at the moment.
Rob, Liverpool have conceded quite a lot of injury-time goals this season. I mean, is that something you're aware of in advance? Is it something you can plan for, or is it just something that just happens in the moment?
No, we planned for the game opening up a bit more in the second half and us being able to grow into it. We felt that would be the case, which I think happened. But that's not something that we'll go into sort of too much. We'll be aware of it, but it's not something we'll talk to the players too much about. We did yesterday and today talk a lot about us being able to grow into the game and improve.